Yes. Welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, make sure you like, share, and subscribe. Let's get straight into it. So first of all, guys, as you can see, I'm in a new setup. I'm in the process of moving places. So if the audio sounds a bit mad or a bit crazy, I apologize. Just bear with me, please. Just bear with me. But let's get into it. Let's get into this video right here. This one's gonna be about the Gypsy King, Tyson Fury. Obviously, there's been a lot of talks in the past couple of days. But first of all, don't you think it's mad? Like the Tyson Fury fight is literally in a couple of days and it doesn't even feel like bro's fighting. Like obviously, Tyson's one of our biggest names, and it's like this fight week. The build up so far has been very, very quiet. I don't know if it's because there's been a lot of stuff going on with obviously with Chisora and Wilder, so maybe that's what's been taking up all of the boxing headlines or timelines right now, isn't it? But I don't know, it's just awfully quiet. Do you know what I mean? Especially because like it's Tyson Fury and Conor Ben fighting at Tottenham Hotspur. Obviously, there's been a lot of news saying that the tickets are very, very slow. I'm hearing like there's some tickets going for like a tenner, like in the nosebleeds, like for a tenner, which that's mad for a Tyson Fury fight. Obviously, that's very, very cheap. But that's just where we're at right now, isn't it? That's just what's going on right now, and that's what I want to talk about. Is like, are we at a stage here where the boxing fans are just waking up to the bullshit now? Like, do you know what I mean? Like, because obviously I understand that. To be fair, I'll give Tyson credit in saying that, you know what, him facing Makhmudov, yeah, it's not given that he's actually gonna beat Makhmudov, because Makhmudov is still a current heavyweight contender. I'm not saying he's a world title contender, but he's around that world level. Do you know what I mean? He can mix it with some of the world guys. You know what I'm saying? So like he's around that world level, isn't it? So, and he is younger than Tyson, isn't it? How old is Makhmudov in fact? Let me even double check how old Makhmudov is. Okay. Makhmudov is actually 36 and Tyson's 37. So it's just a year difference still. So that the age thing doesn't even really matter. But yeah, forget that. But obviously Makhmudov is still like he's a current heavyweight, innit? It's not like Tyson's came back in there against flipping Ebenezer Tete or something. You know what I'm trying to say? It's not Ebenezer Tete. Like at least we can say, alright, Makhmudov looked all right against Dave Allen. I'm not saying that Dave Allen is a world beater, but we kind of know whereabouts Dave Allen is. On his good day, he can be this level. On his worst day, he can be that level. I'm not saying the best Dave Allen showing up on that fight, but Makhmudov still got the win over him, innit? You know what I say? And he's shown some good boxing display in there. I'm gonna say, so it's not a given that Tyson's gonna walk over Makhmudov, but I feel like gone are the days where like you can just put Tyson in with anyone and he's gonna sell out. Do you know what I mean? Because even like I think in my previous video, I did kind of say this when it announced Tottenham Hotspur. I was like, yo, that's a big stadium, bro. Like that's a big venue to fill out. Like especially where there's not really that much hype around your name like that. Do you know what I'm trying to say? Like, it's not like you're coming off like a crazy win or crazy performance. Like, you're coming off 2 Usyk losses, isn't it? Do you know what I mean? Comprehensive as well, like, if we're keeping it for real. So, like, why do you think you're just gonna waltz back in and be able to sell out a stadium? Like, it doesn't work like that. When AJ had to do the rebuild, I'm sure you had to go back to the O2. Like, that was probably a humbling experience for him, but he had to do it and build it back up. Do you know what I say? Then I'm sure he fought, did he fight Dubois, Tottenham Hotspur, innit? I'm sure Dubois was Tottenham Hotspur. He had to build it back up to get to that. Do you know what I mean? Back again. Obviously, I know Tyson's a different type of brother where he thinks. I know I don't think, like, I think I even said it in my video, my previous video, that I don't think Tyson's the type of guy that would do that. Even this Makhmudov fight, like, me personally, I'm not even trying to give early predictions, but if there's a world where Makhmudov does win, if you ask me, they'll probably say, Tyson, you should probably call it quits then, but I don't think Tyson would even call it. I don't think Tyson would retire on a loss. He's not that type of brother. He would not retire. It doesn't matter who has to fight to get that win. He's not retiring on a loss. And I'm not trying to say Tyson's going to lose or whatever, but I do think this fight is going to be a tricky fight for as long as Makhmudov is in it. It's going to be a tricky fight. I mean, obviously, Tyson's been out the ring for what, 14, 16 months? Like, it's been a while, isn't it? So, man don't really know where Tyson's at. And the last 2 times we've seen him, he lost. The time before that, he got dropped by Ngannou. I'm gonna say, like, we just gotta remember these things as we're going into this, isn't it? So that might even be why ticket sales are low, and maybe just boxing fatigue. So like, there's been a lot of fights back to back. Do you know what I mean? I'm sure when's the Callum Smith one that got cancelled? Nah, I think Ben Whittaker's headlining that as well. It's like what's that, like May or something? You know what I mean? There's a lot of fights coming back to back to back to back. I'm sure Bilal Fawaz is on a card coming up soon as well. Like there's a lot of cards coming. I'm gonna say we still got Daniel Dubois, Fabio Wardley coming in Manchester. So I feel it might be that maybe like people are just like, you know what, what's the best like bang for my money in it? And right now, even though Conor Benn and Tyson Fury are two of the biggest names in British boxing, the people they're fighting against, like, it's not names that are really gonna get the boxing fans going like that. You know what I'm trying to say? But let's actually get into this card. Like, let's actually get into this card. It's a good card. Like, there's some good fights on there. There's some really, really good fights on there. I feel like Conor Benn versus Regis Prograis. Obviously, there's been a lot of rumours, if you believe the rumours, that apparently Regis Prograis is actually carrying an injury. Like, he's injured right now, so like he's a bit mashed up in it. So if that is the case, I'm expecting Conor to blast him out at the end. I'm gonna say that's what man's expecting, innit? So, and a lot of people, I'm seeing a lot of different videos, a lot of different boxing outlets saying the same kind of thing. And I'm sure Eddie Hearn in a recent, I think it was an IFL interview, hinted at something like that, innit? Do you know what I'm saying? Obviously, I'm sure Regis has came out and kind of like tried to put out the fire and say that's not the case, innit? But if so many people are saying, of course he's gonna say that, innit? But if so many people are saying it and this and that, like, there's a chance there is some truth in it. I'm gonna say, so if that is the case and boxing fans are aware that, it's like, bro, what were you like? Well, man, just paying for a guy to just watch a guy just blast a guy that we know is like carrying an injury, he's obviously gonna lose. I'm gonna say. But the other cards, I mean, the other fights on the card, obviously, who else we got here? We got flipping Jamie TKV and Richard Riakporhe. That's a good fight. British heavyweight title. That's a decent scrap. You know what I'm saying? I think that's a decent scrap personally. I'm probably leaning towards TKV. I'm not super high on Riakporhe. I was never really super high at cruiserweight. I think he's athletically good, but I don't know if he's that sick, like boxing wise or that. I don't think he's all that in it. From what I've seen in it, like from my humble opinion in it. Fraser Clark, Justice Hooney, that's a really good fight as well. But the thing about all these fights, like even as I'm saying it right now, I feel like this would have just done good at the O2. Like, guys could just went to the O2 and this would have been probably like a guaranteed sellout. Like, all the names there, that's a guaranteed sellout. Like, Tottenham Hotspur is what's that, like 50, 60 odd? Like, 1,000, that's a lot, man. That's a lot of people in this climate as well. Man's got a whole, what's it called, war going on, like, well, do you know what I mean? Like, bro, like, you see the price of petrol, bro. Like, guys ain't got bread just to go be, that's why the tickets are so low. Guys ain't got bread to just be flinging out to go this boxing event, that boxing event, this pay-per-view, this, you know what I mean? Like, it's not that type of climate right now. It's not that type of season, you know what I mean? So that might be why the tickets are struggling to go, innit? But I do think everyone is gonna watch it, innit? Like, most people have got Netflix, innit? So more people are even thinking, yeah, I'm just gonna watch it on Netflix anyway. I got Netflix for free. Like, I'm only paying a flipping monthly subscription for that anyways, isn't it? Trying to say, so maybe that's even the thinking behind it. And a lot of people can't be bothered just to like, fork out the bread. Even though maybe the tickets are cheap and you have to come down to London, you don't necessarily live in London, it might just be a lot of bread, just the whole travelling and accommodation and whatnot. It might just not be worth it for the fight. It might just not be worth it. And when I actually do think about it, other than it being Tyson Fury's comeback, I'm not necessarily excited about him fighting Makhmudov, even though I do think it might be a trickier fight than what some people think. I'm not excited about him fighting him. I'm trying to say, like, I just more want to see how Tyson looks. You know what I'm saying? And for some people, a lot of people, by the looks of the ticket sales, like, that's not enough for them to just go out and fork out their money, innit? And also, even with the fact that Frank Warren is not promoting this card, I find that flipping weird. Like, Frank's not actually promoting this card. Even, I think I was watching a Beats video the other day, Boxing Beats and Rhymes. Yeah, I was watching one of his videos. I think he's showing something like, it was, I think it was showing the Queensberry website and Tyson Fury wasn't on there. Like, in the list of heavyweights, there was no picture, like, showing all the heavyweights that Queensberry are obviously promoting. It didn't show Tyson Fury, so maybe there's a big announcement with that coming up soon. Maybe Tyson's gone over to Zufar. I don't know what's going on, but obviously, I think we can see the importance of, like, having a promoter that's promoting the card, innit? Because since the actual announcement of this card and us finding out who's on the undercard with, like, the announcement of Conor Benn being on the card, there hasn't been much noise granted, the Conor Ben stuff was massive, but it was more massive at the fact that Conor's left Matchroom, not necessarily, and obviously because he's fighting Regis Prograis, but like, it was more for the whole, he's left like Eddie thing, not necessarily the card or people gassed on out to see the card. You know what I'm saying? Like, I think maybe they might have overestimated this one, innit? I think maybe they could have just done an O2 and just called with that, innit? I feel like this Tottenham Hotspur Stadium idea might have just been a bit too much for them to chew, innit? Like, obviously I know it's gonna help launch Tyson's season 2 of At Home with the Furies, and that I don't know if that's out now or it's gonna be out when the fight is finished or whatever, but I don't know. I think they might have just like overstretched it a bit in it with this one still. I'll keep it real. But yeah, that's it for this video. Just a quick video. Just wanted to just literally just talk about that quickly because I've been thinking, no, like even though Tyson's coming back soon, like literally coming back on the weekend, it just doesn't feel like it. Like obviously I know there's been more videos and more promo being done now and I'm kind of seeing it on ads a little bit, but the hype around it is just not really there like how you'd think for Tyson Fury come back in it. And obviously the news that the ticket sales aren't doing good doesn't help. Even like some of the interviews I've seen him like do in the past couple of days, him saying like his dad wanted him to retire how many years ago. Even that stuff with his dad, bro, that was mad, you know. I didn't even get to talk about that. I thought that was mad, you know. I can't even lie. When his dad done the interview, I can't lie. Obviously, because I'm a father myself, innit, like my son's only 3, innit, so as all I can say is what I've experienced, and I don't know. I've never experienced my son as a teenager. I don't know what he's like when he's 10. I don't know what he's like when he's 15. I don't know what he's like when he's 18, 19, 20, 30. I don't know, innit? Do you know what I mean? Like, I still haven't experienced them, do you know what I mean, as that person yet, innit? But from where I'm sitting and where I am right now and the person that I believe that I am, like, never in my life will I ever come online and just talk negatively about my son. Like, personally, I think sometimes when people do all that, like when people come out online or come in certain spaces or interviews or whatever, or for the press, yeah, like, do you know what I mean? And you talk family matters and you just spill it out, and especially when it's to do with like father, son, mother, daughter, mother, like parents, like your brother, your sister. I just find it mad. Like, it's just a bit distasteful for me because like even if some of the stuff that you're saying is coming from a real place or it's the truth that you're saying, like I feel like the platform you've chose to express this, because the only right platform I think you should choose to express is to the person, your actual family member or close family members that you can maybe saying to this person they could talk to that person and they can generally come together. You saying it online, like what is that for, bro? What is that for? Like what do you gain from that? What do you actually gain from that? What do you gain from? I don't know, and I'm not. Obviously, I'm not them, and I can't talk. And at the same time, that's what I'm saying as well. As much as I can say what I'm saying, I'm just me in it. Do you know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? Everyone's relationship with the parents is different. Everyone's relationship with each other and their family members is different. And that might work with them, innit? I'm just saying, like, that might be a way where you can get through to them, innit? Like, in my world, that I don't see how that works or how that makes sense, innit? Do you know what I mean? But I personally think it's mad. But obviously, some people, it might was good, innit? Obviously, it was brilliant content, but it's the now you're just making family matters content. Do you know what I mean? I think it's a bit distasteful, in my opinion, innit? But even with all that, like, your dad's coming online talking about, oh, like you're past it, like you're donezo. You're on about the 3 Deontay Wilder fights, took it out of you and this and that. Like, that's the type of stuff we're seeing on the build-up. You know what I'm saying? That's the type of rubbish we're seeing on the build-up. We're not even seeing like sick footage of you hitting the pads, cause all the videos I see of you hitting the pads, some of it looks like it was fucking years ago, and like, man, I don't even know, man, but I don't want to go on too long. That's it for this video. Please make sure you like, share, and subscribe. Please subscribe, man. Like, a lot of people like are watching man's video, not even subscribe. Like, please subscribe, and please leave a like if you like the video as well. Leave a comment as well. Let me know what you think about the things the man said. I want to hear from you every single time. Again, I'm sorry for the audio if it's not the best, but I'm gonna get my mic soon. So thank you. Appreciate you for watching. Love.